Virgil van Dijk, born July 8, 1991, is a Dutch professional footballer who plays as a centre-back for and captains both Premier League club Liverpool and the Netherlands national team. Widely regarded as one of the best defenders of his generation, he is known for his strength, leadership, speed and aerial ability. After beginning his professional career with Groningen, Van Dijk moved to Celtic in 2013. At Celtic, he won the Scottish Premiership and was named in the PFA Scotland Team of the Year in both of his seasons with the club, and won the Scottish League Cup in the second. In 2015, he joined Southampton before signing for Liverpool in January 2018 for £75 million, a then world record transfer fee for a defender. With Liverpool, Van Dijk reached back-to-back UEFA Champions League finals in 2018 and 2019, winning the latter. He was also named PFA Players Player of the Year and the Premier League Player of the Season in his first full season. Van Dijk later won the FIFA Club World Cup and UEFA Super Cup, and helped end the club's 30-year league title drought by winning the 2019-20 Premier League. He is the only defender to win the UEFA Men's Player of the Year award, and has finished runner-up for both the Ballon d'Or and Best FIFA Men's Player, all in 2019. Van Dijk has also been selected in the FIFPRO Men's World 11 in 3 different years. Van Dijk represented the Netherlands at under-19 and under-21 levels. He made his senior international debut for the Netherlands in 2015 and assumed full captaincy of the national team in March 2018. The following year, Van Dijk captained the Netherlands to the final of the inaugural UEFA Nations League, where they finished runners-up. He also represented the side at the 2022 FIFA World Cup. Virgil van Dijk was born on July 8, 1991 in Breda to a Dutch father, Ron van Dijk, and an Afro-Surinamese mother, Helen Chin Fosu. He has a younger brother and sister, who are 2 and 10 years younger than him respectively. He grew up in Kesteren, in the Haags Beemden district of Breda. His father left the family when he was 11 years old. Van Dijk first lived with his father for a while before making the choice to go back to live with his mother. After which his father broke off contact. Growing up he would play football wherever he could, on the streets, in concrete cages, and eventually Saturday morning matches. He started playing football in the youth team at WDS 19 before joining Willem II at the age of 8. He combined his time playing at the Willem II Academy with a part-time job as a dishwasher as a teenager. He said, "I didn't have a contract at that time. I wasn't thinking I had no future in the game, but I also knew I had to work, to try to make money." Having previously and unsuccessfully featured as a right back, Van Dijk was shifted into a central defensive position in 2008, aged 17, after he grew in height by around 18 centimeters. Despite the positional shift in Van Dijk's physical growth, Willem II's reserve manager at the time Edwin Hermans believed he had too many limitations which prevented him from breaking into the first team. The club therefore did not want to offer him a contract. He left for FC Groningen at the age of 19 in 2010, on a free transfer, after being scouted by former Dutch international Martin Koeman, who was working for FC Groningen at the time. On May 12, 2010, Van Dijk made his debut for the Netherlands U19 in a friendly against South Korea U19. Then on November 14, 2011, Van Dijk made his debut for the Netherlands U21 in a qualifying match against Scotland U21 and played a further 2 friendlies for the team. Van Dijk was selected for the senior team 3 times in 2014, but did not make his debut that year. Van Dijk made his full international debut for Netherlands on October 10, 2015, in a 2-1 victory away from home against Kazakhstan in a UEFA Euro 2016 qualifier. 3 days later, Van Dijk also played in the lost home game against the Czech Republic, 2-3, and he and the Dutch national team missed out on final qualification for the 2016 European Championship in France. Due to an injury, he missed half of the qualifying matches played in 2016 and 2017 for the 2018 World Cup. The Netherlands failed to qualify for the World Cup. He was awarded the captaincy of his country by manager Ronald Koeman on March 22, 2018. And his first match as captain was a 1-0 home friendly defeat by England the next day. On March 26, he scored his first international goal to conclude a 3-0 win over European champions Portugal at the Stade de Genève. On October 13, he scored in a 3-0 win over 2014 World Cup champions Germany in the UEFA Nations League. More importantly, he scored the equalizer in the next match with Germany, after assistant coach Dwight Lodwidges sent him a small paper note during a break, with the request to play forward in the last minutes of the game. The goal enabled the Netherlands to win the group phase of the Nations League. He later captained his country to the final, which they lost 1-0 against Portugal. In May 2021, Van Dijk ruled himself out of playing in the postponed UEFA Euro 2020 to have enough time to recover after a long-term injury since October 2020. In November 2022, Van Dijk was announced as the Dutch captain for the 2022 FIFA World Cup. He led his team to the top of the group stage with wins over Senegal and hosts Qatar. Van Dijk then led his team to the quarter-finals, where they lost on penalties to Argentina, who later won the tournament. Van Dijk is a physically strong, right-footed centre-back, who usually features on the left-hand side of central defense, although he can also play as a right-sided centre-back. He is gifted with pace, good technique, and an eye for goal, and is an effective set-piece taker. Regarding his ability, former Celtic teammate Chris Commons commented that Van Dijk was comfortable on the ball, also noting that he had good technique and a wonderful right foot. He was good on set pieces. Some of the free kicks he scored for Celtic are absolute wonders. He could read the game well. He had an aura about him, a confidence, because I think he knew he was good. Neil McGuinness, senior scout at Celtic when Van Dijk was signed, called him everything you would want if you could create a profile of the ideal central defender, praising him as a very smooth ball-playing defender who possesses aerial prowess, skills from dead ball situations, and strong leadership qualities, while commenting that since his move to England, he is more tactically aware now. His anticipation and timing has improved and he is a lot more of an all-rounder. McGuinness believes Van Dijk's biggest problem is that he can switch off when the game is comfortable. In 2018, Steve Douglas of the Globe and Mail described Van Dijk with the following words: powerful in the air, measured with the ball at his feet, quick, and with superb positional sense. Van Dijk, sick, has it all. Dario Pergolizzi also described Van Dijk as a good marker in 2019. In a 2019 interview with Marca, when Lionel Messi was asked why Van Dijk was so difficult to beat, the Argentine responded, "He is a defender who knows how to judge his timing and wait for the right moment to challenge or jockey the attacker. He is very fast and big, but he has a lot of agility for his height. He is fast because of its great stride, and he is impressive both in defense and attack because he scores lots of goals." That same year, Paul Merson described Van Dijk as the best in the world, and I think by a long way, as a defensive centre-half. In 2020, Vincent Kompany called Van Dijk the best centre-back to ever appear in the Premier League, claiming the Liverpool before Van Dijk and the other after him. It's a completely different setup. In 2022, Erling Haaland named Van Dijk the best defender he has played against, calling him fast, strong and bad smart, as well as praising his timing. In 2023, Ben Foster claimed that Van Dijk was the best defender that has ever lived during his pre-injury run with Liverpool. Van Dijk features as the cover star of the Champions Edition of EA Sports FIFA video game FIFA 20. He is endorsed by sportswear company Nike. Van Dijk commonly uses only his first name on the kit. According to his uncle Stephen, this is because of a family feud with his father who abandoned his family during Virgil's childhood. Van Dijk has said on the matter that nobody really knows the reason. "What exactly happened is private and I won't tell the media. It's nobody's business. But my father is no longer in my life." Virgil met his wife Rijk Nieuwegdacht when he was 20 and they have been married since the summer of 2017. The couple's first child was born 2014, they now have 4 children. Van Dijk has Chinese ancestry. Helen Chin Fo So, his mother, is of part Chinese descent. The Chinese surname Chin Fo So derives from the given name of his maternal great-grandfather, Chin Fo So, who emigrated from Guangdong to Suriname around 1920.